We're down here with Gary Sahagan, one of the founding members of longboardingcrew.org and volunteer at the Huntington Beach Surf Museum. So Gary, tell me a little bit about the Surf Museum and your part in it.
Well, the Surf Museum has been around for over 20 years now, and our surfing club, the Huntington Beach Longboard Crew, was pretty instrumental in helping it get going in the beginnings. Natalie Coach and Ann Beasley put the idea together and came to a number of the community members of the community to try to help promote the surfing culture, and we thought it was a great idea. However, most of us were into just surfing and not working for a museum, so we kind of held some contests and fundraisers and supported them peripherally. Since about 2000, I've been actively on the board of directors for the museum, and I was chairman for a couple of years, and now I'm the treasurer and business administrator for the museum. Also, I'm the head archivist, and I'm in charge of all the artifacts. We've got 3 full storage areas full of surfboards, about 150 in our quiver. Although this museum is fairly small, it's a beautiful little Art Deco building, and we're just using the space we have to try to promote and rotate our collection in and out. We also have a number of boards at the Huntington Surf and Sport at Bellaterra, the Hyatt, Dukes, the Hilton, Visitors Bureau. So we kind of spread our collection around, trying to get it out in the public eye as much as we can.
So Gary, I noticed the building we're in is quite old and has a little bit of historical value to it. It looks pretty Art Deco, maybe perhaps the 1930s.
Yeah, it was the first medical clinic. It had a dental office. I think this was the dental chair alcove right here that we're standing in. And after that, a number of other buildings. Before we took over, it was Safari Sands, which is like a punk nightclub back in the 80s.
Wonderful. And then you inquired it by?
The city owns the building, and we refurbished it, repainted it, put the murals on both sides of the walls that you see surf related, but the city supports us. They give us sleeves for almost nothing, and they gave us a new air conditioner, new roof.
The Surf Museum is truly a community effort with the volunteers and the city of Huntington Beach providing this lovely building and allowing you to go forward. So Gary, what kind of process takes place for an induction into the Huntington Beach Surfing Hall of Fame?
The Walk of Fame started back in '94, and PT, Peter Townend, the first world champion in the ASP, is our promotional guru. He knows everyone in the business. We also have John Van Offlen, we call him affectionately Frog, a local surfer, and also Chuck Lennon, who's Waimea Bay fame, and also a number of other community pioneers and heads of state, I'll call them, but also Ron from the head of Jack's. We have it at Jack's corporate headquarters, a meeting monthly to work out our details. This year will be our 15th year of doing the Walk of Fame, and then the day after the induction ceremony we have the Hall of Fame across the street. That's Aaron Pye's baby, where they put the hand and footprints in. So the two are about a day apart, and they're really to honor during the US Open week the cultural history of surfing in 2 ways that Hollywood is well known for: the stones in the sidewalk, and then the Chinese Grauman handprints and footprints.
That's great. Now, who are some of the inductees this year that are being honored with that?
Well, we have 6 categories here. Surfing champion, we've got Andy Irons this year. For the Woman of the Year, we have Lynn Boyer. For the Surf Pioneer, we've got Buzzy Trent and Wayne Lynch, actually tied. Wayne can't make it because his families have some health problems, but we're expecting Buzzy to be out. The surfing culture, we've got Drew Campion, well-known surf author and surfer in his own right. We've also, for local hero, we've got Rich Chu. And the honor roll this year is going to be the founders of the NSSA surfing organization, for the Scholastic Association of Surfing, that really promotes surfing throughout the high schoolers. And,
well, it sounds like you have many hats, and all of them are aiming at the surfing community and the history of surfing. Thank you for your contribution, Gary.
Oh, you're welcome.
So Gary, tell me about some of this wonderful art behind you.
Oh, this is an amazing story. Celine Chat, whose art here you're looking at, is an incredible French surfer and artist. She travels around the world and paints and surfs. What a life. She came out here, spent a few weeks, and set this whole exhibit up for us. It was made possible from a donation from the Visitors Bureau through the city, and the art center down the street. We really thank them a lot for helping us bring Selene out here for the opening, get all this art shipped out, put up. We got these wonderful posters made. It was just an incredible impact. It's been in Surfer magazine. I think Surfline did an article on it. Surfer's Journal is coming out with an article on it. You're going to see a lot from this girl. This is her first United States exhibit, but she's been at St. Bart's and Brazil and all over the world. You can see this was from Brazil when she was there for a musical festival, and you can see these circles, she said, were old vinyl phonographs she's trying to replicate. She's trying to mix music with surfing, and you can see some of the guys were riding guitars. So that was her. She says surfing and music are so close, and this was her vision from Brazil during the surf festival there in Brazil last summer. Then over here we have some. These are girls camping and going out surfing on the beach, and I think this is primarily from France, although I think she spends a lot of time in Guadeloupe, so I think there was a lot of influence from just her experiences hanging out on the beach with her girlfriends.
So if someone wanted a piece of some of this fine art, I notice over here on the table we have some posters that can be purchased, and all the proceeds go to the donation of the Huntington Beach Surf Museum.
Yes, Selene made these posters specifically for this exhibit, and they're wonderful additions to anyone's collection. They're all signed by her for only $20. It's a wonderful piece of history, and they are limited editions, so when we run out of these, we probably will not be printing any more.
So if someone wanted to come down and take advantage of that, they better come down pretty
get
fast.
Them while they're hot. They're about halfway gone now, but they'll be here for the summer, hopefully.
All right, great. Thank you.
Down here we have, from the Mentoise, this is some perspectives of interesting nose riding, and this is when she spent time in the Mentoise. I'm looking everywhere for you. So you'll be seeing a lot more from Selene, and she's really got a wonderful collection on her website if you go to selenechat.com.
What was that website again?
It's right up here, www.selene-chat.com.
For you and I, Waikiki mako, ayana ikeke, me ama ia, for you and I. Ikapahulu mako, ayana lipoa, me ama